Hello, everyone. Welcome to another weekend here in Gardening Little by Little. Here in Florida, where the temperatures are dropping this week and it's starting to look so much better to come out here and do some gardening. So, as you can see me here, I am unloading the last wagon of compost that we got from a close nursery where we could get a book. So it was so much cheaper and easier to do than getting bags of soil, honestly. So I'm just here loading, unloading this wagon and also in this video, I'm gonna plant some of the stuff that we dug out from the last video from the other side of the garden and have and do little tasks here and there. So I'm just gonna bring you along as I do this task in the garden. Enjoying myself out here and playing in the garden is always so much fun for me. I hope you enjoy this video. We went and got a yard of compost. I feel like it's compost because most like some kind of manure and stuff in there, which is really good soil. Really, really good soil. See? Really good, dark, rich soil for the plants. So I got compost. Next weekend, I'm gonna go get another truckload full of compost again, and I should be good after that. But for now, we have enough to put some of the stuff that you saw in my last video that we dug out from the other side of the yard. So right here we have some agapanthus, some lilies, a little sad, and then another agapanthus. I cut this lantana really in half. It was like 4 feet tall, but I cut it in half so that way whatever root ball we took from digging it out doesn't affect the plant as much because you know, once you dig them out of the ground, you gotta cut them in half. So that way it could be a good balance for the root balls, not to be too distressed. Okay, and then right here we have some asters. Look at these. Right now they look sad because they're just sitting on their pots until they're ready to get on the soil. But yeah, this is a butterfly pea vine, and I got some trellis, an obelisk, so I could put it on. So I could put the obelisk here, and look, there's some seeds. Throw them back in there. There you go. Throw the seeds in there so they could come back for me. I'm gonna put the obelisk here, and then have the in between the daylilies. I have 2 daylilies there, and then put the obelisk so that way the butterfly peak look pretty. And then I'm gonna have an obelisk here, there, and then here. Look at the beautiful sunflower. So pretty. The other one's gonna open there soon. Oh my goodness. I'm kind of sad to take this one apart. I'll probably leave this how it is, but next weekend we're gonna be working on this side. On this side. Okay, right here I have a 4x4 post I asked my husband to put on here. I'm gonna have my birdhouse that I had in Virginia. Been wanting to put it out here, but it's kind of like a bird feeder. But when we had a bird feeder out here, they got moldy and wet because of the humidity and the rains that we were getting. So I don't know. I thought it was I don't think it's worth having a bird feeder unless it's being covered by the elements. Right here I have a Father Jilla. It's a Legend of the Fall bush. And then, yeah, so we're definitely gonna get more soil next weekend. But this weekend, we worked on that area. Look how empty it looks. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna come here with the lawnmower and cut the grass. And then right here, I have some coleus that we cut back. I have some mums that we dug out. These mums, I brought them from Virginia, you guys. And they do well here in Florida because this is like the second year here and they come back for me. So dug them down off from the area that we had too many weeds and just put them in pots for now. And then I dug out some hostas from that area. Meteor shower, we'll see how that one does. It looks very sad right now. But yeah, this is most of the stuff that we dug out from that area. Right now we just left the big stuff, but we'll get to the stuff later in winter. But right now we are just working on the raised beds with the small stuff. Let's see here. So I got the other obelisk. It's inside the house for now. But I can't wait to put it out here. I'm gonna go ahead and plant some stuff. I want to plant the butterfly pea in the obelisk and see if I could put these on the ground too. I mean, not on the ground, on the raised beds, because they look like they really want to get out of there. All right, let's get to work, you guys. Gotta clean that up. You should see the other side of this camera. Oh my god, it's a mess that I need to clean up, but I'm just gonna show you the pretty stuff. All right, here we go. Alright, so right here I have a stone, a mountain, a bush, but it's very tiny right now because I don't think it likes a spot. Just like my plant right here. See how it's reaching over to get some sun? So these ones don't like its spot, but I'm not digging the big one right now. I'm gonna wait into winter for that one. But the little one right here, it's not doing so well. I think the tree is taking the energy from it. So it's not liking its spot. So I'm gonna see if I can dig it out. Hopefully it doesn't hate me for doing that, but I think it's gonna like its better spot outside in the garden beds. You know, it's gonna get more light and more water. Ugh. It's actually a couple of branches coming in and out. Okay, let's move it over there. Might as well just leave it out, right? Now let's go put it in the ground. See how it does. Hopefully it doesn't get mad at me for doing this. See if I can get some leaves out. Some mulch to put around the plants so that way it don't hate me. for transferring her here. Go. So this is called Snow of the Mountain. It's a beautiful plant. I'm gonna turn on the piece. Okay, before I move on to another project, when I was planted these plants, I thought I pressed play on the recording of this video, but I didn't. I just set it up and thought I pressed play. So I was talking to you guys in the videos. In the video, I planted the asters, and in between the asters, I planted some black-eyed Susans that I started from seeds earlier this summer, and then I did symmetrical, 2 here, 2 there, and then 3 little plants of black-eyed Susan. And then on each side I planted the salvia, and in the middle I planted the celosia. So far this is what I have here in this bed. And then the little snow on the mountain is all flopped right now, but it's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, so the sun is kind of like intense. So this is what we have here so far. I did came along and I mowed the grass, and I weed-whacked the edges of the raised beds, and I have my little tarp there full of mulch. So mowed the grass. It's nice and clean for now. So yeah, I really want to get to paint the posts over there. I want to paint it black so it could be like the raised beds and the trellis here. So just go ahead and paint that right now, and then take a break, because I did a lot of cleaning out here. A lot of cleaning, and I mowed the grass, which, you know, we need to mow the grass every week here. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and go paint that. And I'm gonna have the phone in the shade, because when I was trying to record earlier, the temperature was too hot for the phone, which is where I'm recording my videos. Alright, so I'm gonna put you in the shade while I'll go paint that pose. And then maybe I could show you the birdhouse that I want to put there. I'm gonna be having that for a few years now, and it's one of my favorite cottagey birdhouse that I love so much, and I want to come and display it out here. And then man, once this background full of weeds and full of weeds, and I move the flowers, it's gonna look so pretty. But for now, we gotta take it little by little. Alright, so we're in my patio right now. This is the birdhouse that I'm wanna put out there, and look how pretty it is. It is so pretty. One of my favorites birdhouse, and I love it. And hopefully it lasts me for a while if I put it out there in the elements, but it's literally was just sitting in the garage. but I really want to display it and enjoy it while we can. Yeah, so maybe I'll paint it. And cover up the cover these ones up, maybe put something else in there instead to cover it up so the bugs don't make a home out of it, because then it's just gonna get destroyed by the bugs. But I want to see if I could find a way to display this birdhouse in a easy maintenance where I don't have to worry about cleaning it and stuff. But yep, this is what I want to put out there to display and look pretty around the flowers. Thank you so much for watching the video. I really hope you enjoyed it. I'm trying to do this gardening while it's still a little warm out here in Florida. I don't know if you still see me. I'm sweaty, I'm dirty, and I'm sorry, but it's hard to show myself on video because I'm just drenching on sweat and stuff. But I really hope you enjoyed this video of me gardening here. Hopefully next weekend I could get more soil, and then we can start working and tearing the back of this fence out. And it's gonna feel very refreshing getting all this stuff out of the way, because mostly I feel like 90% of it is just weeds. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I'm excited for all the things that I was able to do this weekend. But unfortunately, I have to go back to work tomorrow. But I'll see you guys next weekend.